Today I'm talking about the new Apple TV Plus film, The Beanie Bubble. This stars Zach Galifianakis, Elizabeth Banks, Sarah Snook, and her, I can't pronounce her name, I'm really sorry. She was really good in Blockers, and she was also really good in this. And the basic premise is, this is about what the title of the movie is. So about the rise of the Thai company and how it reached absurd heights, and then the big bubble, and then it popping and a little bit of that fallout. And it's honestly really good. It more so specifically follows three women and how Thai really fucked them over. It does a really good job of bouncing back and forth between three main time periods, which is 1983, 1993, and 1996. And they did a really good job of painting Thai as just like the awful scumbag that he is. Like, you don't make $1 billion without screwing over a lot of people, and he does that a lot here. Now, I am fairly familiar with the events of this story because 2 years ago I watched the HBO movie Beanie Mania, which was also really good, and I would definitely recommend watching that as well. I would honestly probably say watch this movie first because I really enjoyed it. I would totally recommend it, and then follow up with Beanie Mania because this film mostly talks about like the company of Thai and the employees within it, whereas Beanie Mania does briefly touch on the employees, but that one's a documentary and a lot of the employees didn't super want to talk. So we didn't get a ton of that side of the story. In that movie, we more so got the suburban moms that kind of sparked the forest fire that was the Beanie Mania in the mid to late 90s. And the Beanie Bubble doesn't really super talk about that. It does briefly mention stuff, but doesn't go into like a lot of detail. Well, thinking about where I wanted to rank this, I was like, I don't really have any complaints. And it was just like well made. Like Zach Galifianakis does a great job of being the slimy asshole. He doesn't have a beard, so he just looks nothing like himself. Elizabeth Banks is always great to see. Sarah Snook was very solid. I haven't seen her in a lot of stuff, but she did a good job. The woman whose name I can't pronounce was a delight. So it was just a really good, solid little movie that I have no complaints about. So yeah, if you want a good, solid movie, it's a bit of a comedy, but it's also about how billionaires are assholes. You're in for a good fun time. And also definitely check out Beanie Mania, because it'll be a good double feature. And now for my ranking, I put this at number 30 in the really like section. And this is out of a total of 62 new movies so far this year.